All right. I'm just going to give a quick overview of the schedule today. We have lots of cool stuff going on. We're super excited about it. And so what I'm going to do is just share my screen real quick with you guys so that you can see all the awesome stuff that is going on today, and we can go over the schedule, and then everybody can ask questions. If you're curious about how things work, or if you have anything that you're wondering about, I'm here to answer questions about how things work. So Get Hired Summit, welcome. So excited. Obviously, we're here at the overview and FAQ. If you have any questions, get them in the chat and I'll answer them in just a minute. Next up, 9 o'clock sharp. I'm talking Mountain Time. So in about 15 minutes, Heather Austin, who is amazing from the Professor Austin YouTube, she is going to be hosting our opening keynote. She is talking about 6 ways that you can maximize your time here at Get Hired Summit today. So hop in with Heather after this. As soon as Heather's done, we'll take a little break, and then we're going to go straight into info sessions. One thing we want to point out with y'all today is that there are going to be multiple info sessions going on at the same time. So despite the fact that this is all in like a list order, just make sure to check the times on everything. As you can see, MarketStar and Traeger are going to go first at 9:40. That's a 30-minute session. They'll talk about their companies, and then you can ask them questions in the chat like you're doing right now. And then we take a little 10-minute break, and 10:20, 1-800-CONTACTS and grow.com will be hosting their info sessions. And again, 30 minutes, they'll present, and then you have time to ask all the questions you have about their companies in the chat. And then at 10:50, we have open networking, which I'm going to click in and show to you real quick. Open networking, you can just come in here once the session starts, and you'll see links next to each of these companies, and it will take you out to a breakout session where you can talk face-to-face virtually with the recruiters, with the employees at these companies. You can ask more questions, get a little bit more interface time with them. So click back into open networking then. If you are just waiting between sessions during open networking, we also have DJ Russ Powell, who is super fun. He's going to be live streaming on Twitch. So if you hit join, it will take you over to his Twitch stream. You guys can chat over there, share your LinkedIn, share your profile so you can connect with community members there. During open networking, MX is going to be hosting their info session. So open networking will be going on for the full hour, starting at 10:50 to 11:50. And then at 11:20, halfway through open networking, MX is going to be hosting their info session. So if you're interested in MX, don't miss their info session during open networking. So that's right there. And then at noon, we're going to break out into the workshop with Jennifer Tardy, who's a LinkedIn top voice and a career success coach. She is incredible. She is super smart. She has all sorts of cool things to share with you guys about personal branding and online presence. So you can click in to her session if you're interested in that. Or also at noon, we have our panel with Charisse Gill from Workday, Renelle Hugh from Adobe, and Karen Rodriguez-La Paz from Purple. And they're going to be talking all about their career paths and how they have started the groups that they have started, Breathing Inclusivity for Renelle and Code and Color for Karen, as well as their positions with the companies they work with and how they got there, how they've built their careers and navigated the professional workspace. So that is going to be amazing, and that's going to be moderated by Luke. So you'll have 4 super cool people in that discussion with a lot of career advice. Following that, we'll go back into info sessions for the afternoon. Purple and Fivetran are at 12:40, so pick one of those, and you can listen to all about those companies and then join their Q&A in the chat. And then following that at 1:20, we'll have Pluralsight and Nice and Contact hosting sessions as well. So again, just make sure to check times, make sure you're clicking in to the session that you're most interested in. since everything is stacked in this list. And then we go back at 1:50 for open networking. These are the companies that will be in the second open networking session. So again, at 1:50 when this session opens, you'll be able to see links out to all of the breakout sessions with these 5 companies: Purple, NICE, and Contact, MX, Fivetran, and Pluralsight. So you can click out there and do that face-to-face time with them in those breakout sessions. And then again, DJ Russ Powell will be over on Twitch, so you can go listen to music, chat with community members, and do all that fun stuff. And then that will be for an hour. And after that, we'll have our closing keynote with Angelica Rosas McDaniel. She's an Emmy Award-winning Latina entertainment executive. She created The Talk for CBS and managed their daytime television programming. So like The Price is Right, The Young and the Restless. Angelica is incredible. She also founded Raise Women, which is an organization that helps women of color get into tech and media. So really cool to have all of this stuff going on today. Make sure you just watch those times and click join when you are ready to hop into a session. And then open networking, keep in mind that first open networking session, there's a lot going on between open networking, the DJ set, and MX hosting their info session. So just be aware of that. The other thing we wanted to point out to you is all of the jobs that have been posted for this event are in this section over here. So if you are interested in any of these job types, you can just click into there and you can see all of the positions that are in that category, which is awesome. And then after each info session, you'll see buttons below the video stream that say apply for you to look at the jobs that that company has posted. And you'll also see the option to network, so you can message people that work with that company and the recruiters from that company directly through Fairstream, so you can connect with them. If you have questions, if you want to talk more about their company or open positions, that is a great way to do it. So that is everything we have for Get Hired Summit today. We are so excited. I'm going to take a few questions out of the chat while we get ready for Heather. So if you have any questions, let's look in the chat real quick. Good morning to everyone. Good morning from Switzerland, from Texas, Canadian. We have a Canadian neighbor here. Jersey, Atlanta. This is very cool to see everyone in the chat. If you have any questions about the platform, please check in. Which session is the noon one with Luke? The noon session with Luke is going to be the panel, How I Got Here, with Karen, Charisse, and Renelle. So if you want to hop into the panel, Luke is hosting that one at noon, and I will be hosting the workshop with Jennifer Tardy. Any other questions, any clarifications, any confusion on how things work, just put those questions in the chat. Good morning from Las Vegas, San Diego, Brooklyn. Man, people are tuning in from all over, from the UK, from Layton, Utah. We love Utah. From Cancun, Mexico. Providence. This is awesome. From India. Wow. We are so excited to have you all here. It looks like everyone's just really excited to be here. I think we did a good job going over the whole event. If I'm not seeing any questions. Oh, I don't know, or I don't see how I got here on my schedule. So if you scroll down on the event page, it is titled Charisse Gill, Renelle Hugh, and Karen Rodriguez, How I Got Here. So that's just that second session at noon in the list. So you'll see Jennifer Tardy, Personal Branding and Online Presence. And then below that at noon, you'll see Charisse Gill, Renelle Hugh, Karen Rodriguez, How I Got Here. Let's see. Are you able to apply for jobs right from Fairstream? Yes. So when you click into those jobs that I had mentioned that are just below the registration button on the main event page, you can apply through jobs right there. Just click into a job and hit apply now, and it will take you to the application with that company. All right. The schedule for the whole day, it's on our social media if you're following us there. I will post it in our Slack chat as well. And I'll post the link to the Slack here in just a second. So you can head over there as well to chat with people and ask any questions throughout the day. We'll be there. And then here is the link to the Slack chat, everybody. There you go. Application links will be available after the summit, and all of the sessions here at the summit today will be available for replay as well. So if you are in Purple session, but you wanted to hear from Fivetron 2 and they're presenting at the same time, you can go back and rewatch that later today or tomorrow or whenever you have time. And all of the jobs will stay posted here. They're not going to get taken down after the event. They all stay up, both the info sessions and the jobs. So you have time to apply for stuff. Jobs posted are mostly in the US. It just depends on the company. You are welcome to go into any of the info sessions or open networking sessions to ask these companies about international jobs, remote work, all of that. It's on a case-by-case basis with each company, which is why we have the chat and the open networking. And yes, you will be able to apply for jobs tomorrow. We have just like another minute, so any last questions? All right, I think we've got everybody's questions answered that I saw in the chat. We are so excited. I'm so excited to turn the time over to our opening keynote speaker. Her name is Heather Austin. She runs the Professor Austin YouTube channel. She is incredible. She has all of the information you could ever wish for about job searching and applying for jobs and getting the most out of these virtual events, which is what she's talking about today. So what you're going to do is once I'm done talking here, you're just going to head back to the main Get Hired schedule and just hit join on Heather's session. And she's going to start in about a minute. So I am going to end my time here, get super, super hyped for Heather. She's amazing. You're going to love it. And we'll